Hi to everybody, I'm Shai Dinnerstein, a photographer. This is vlog number 10. Talk about what camera you should get, and which lens you should buy, and why should you buy certain lens. Let's say a person decides to take macro lens, take macro photography. There are a lot of different combinations of different, different rings that you put on the end of the lens. You have different rings. You have some rings that you take the lens, that you attach to the lens, that brings it more far away from for the sensor, and you get closer to the object. But I always say to people, the best thing is to buy a macro lens. It's good for macro. You have Canon. Canon has two. You have a 100 millimeters 2.8, not L, and you have another one that's 2.8 L, and that's costs maybe 2 times more than a regular macro lens. But some people like the better macro lens, and also when you take pictures of portraits, the best thing is the 85 millimeter, 50 millimeter, 70 to 200, 2.8, and you have like, let's say you want to take pictures of birds or animals. So whatever I use is 70 to 200 L lens of Canon. I have a extend lens that you could put it ×2. So you put it on the lens, and it gives you 400 instead of 200. And there are some little lens of Tamron 150 to 600. It's really heard it's good stuff about it. It's for birds. And from my experience taking pictures of birds, you need at least 400 to 500 millimeter. Less than that, it's really hard to take birds. And so it's usually a lens. Take a picture with a lens that's meant for what you're taking pictures of. Pictures become a lot sharper. And also, the thing is to learn how to use your lens. Not all the lens. A lot of people buy a lens and they don't know how to use the lens. So when you don't know how to use the lens, you're wasting your time, because sometimes a good lens, you have to know which points are good and where the hard parts and where the easy parts. The lens, that's what the thing is. A lot of people buy a lens, and 2 weeks later they want to sell the lens because they don't have any use for it. The first thing is to buy the lens that you need. Let's say you take a picture of macro, buy a macro lens. Take a picture of macro, there's no reason to buy a 500 millimeter lens, because it's not going to give you anything. The thing is, before you go buy a lens or buy a camera, check what you really need and buy what you really need, and don't buy anything that they give you in the store and tell you this is good. That's why any lens is good. But I know a lot of stores or shops that will sell you what they tell you. They're going to sell you whatever you need and not whatever they want, everything that you can take. It's not, because a lot of shops, they want you to come back to the shop and to be a client of the shop. You have to really be nice to people and work with people the right way, and you'll get back more clients. So at the end of the episode number 9, and we'll see you in the next episode.